You say you want to change your life. You say you want a success, growth, greatness. But ask yourself this, what have you actually changed? Same habits, same excuses, same comfort zone. And you wonder why nothing's different? Here's the truth. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You want a new life? Then it's time to earn it. You have a dream. Maybe it's buried deep inside because people laughed when you told them. Maybe it's faded a little because life threw punches harder than you expected, but it's there. A vision of the person you could become. And let me tell you this, if you don't act, if you don't move, that dream will stay exactly where it is, trapped in your imagination. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Every single day, people talk about wanting to be better, stronger, faster, smarter, richer. They say they want to succeed, want to grow, want to reach the top. But most of them never leave the starting line because they're waiting for something to happen, waiting for motivation to strike like lightning, waiting for the perfect moment, waiting for someone else to believe in them before they believe in themselves. That's not how it works. If you want to change your life, you've got to change your habits, your mindset, your priorities. You have to look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I giving everything I've got? Not just today, every day. Change doesn't come because you want it. It comes because you work for it. You fight for it. You sacrifice for it. You don't become great by chance. You become great by choice. You choose to train when you're tired. You choose to learn when everyone else is distracted. You choose to keep pushing when the pain sets in. That's the difference. That's what separates those who rise from those who stay the same. It's not talent. It's not luck. It's obsession. Discipline, relentless effort. Let me tell you a secret. The world doesn't owe you anything. Nobody's coming to save you. If you're waiting for someone to give you a handout, to pick you for success, to make your life easier, you'll be waiting forever. You have to earn it. Every inch, every goal, every result. You have to ask yourself, what are you doing when nobody's watching? What are you doing when it's just you, the silence and the weight of your own expectations? That's where champions are made, not in front of the cameras, not under the spotlight, but in the dark, in the sweat, in the grind, when no one else believes and you're the only one who refuses to quit. You want change? Then be honest. Are you willing to wake up before the sun? Are you willing to skip the parties, ignore the noise and focus on what really matters? Are you willing to lose now to win later? Because the truth is, most people aren't. They want results without the suffering. They want glory without the grind. But that's not reality. There's no shortcut. You've got to put in the hours. You've got to be the hardest worker in every room. And then you've got to do more. Pain is part of the process. So is failure. So is doubt. You'll have days where nothing goes right, and your body says no and your mind says quit. But that's where the shift happens. That's where the transformation begins. Because the moment you refuse to break, even when everything else says you should, that's when change starts. People ask, how do you stay motivated? I don't wait for motivation. I have goals. I have a vision. And that vision drives everything. I don't need a pep talk. I don't need applause. I just need to remember why I started. That hunger, that's mine. No one can give it to me. No one can take it away. You've got to live your purpose like it's life or death. You've got to train like every rep counts. You've got to study like the next test will define your future. Because in many ways it will. The world belongs to those who prepare. Those who outwork, outthink, outlast the rest. Discipline is the bridge between who you are and who you want to be. But discipline isn't about feeling good. It's about doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up when your bed begs you to stay. It's running when your legs scream stop. It's putting in extra hours when no one's watching. That's the path. That's the truth. And let's be real. You won't always win. You won't always get the result you want. But if you gave everything, if you showed up and outworked your excuses, you already won something greater. You became better, stronger, tougher. And that's what builds a life worth living. Stop blaming your situation. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop pretending tomorrow is guaranteed. The clock is ticking. Your future is waiting. And the only way to reach it is to move. Act. Take control. Because nothing changes if nothing changes. It's not about being the most talented. It's about being the most consistent. The one who shows up again and again, no matter what. The one who sharpens the blade every single day. While others waste time, you invest it. While others chase comfort, you chase greatness. And greatness? It's lonely. It's cold. It's hard, but it's worth it. Because once you've tasted it, once you've seen what's possible, you'll never want average again. You'll never settle for less. You'll never be okay with standing still. You owe it to yourself to go all in, not halfway, not when it's easy, every day, all day. This is your shot, your time, your chance. To prove that you're more than talk, more than potential, you're a force. And the only thing standing between you and that life you see in your dreams is the work you're willing to do right now. So start today. Get uncomfortable. Push past your limits. Break your patterns. Create new habits. Show up when it's hard. Stay focused when it's boring. Trust the process when the results take time. This isn't about luck. It's about legacy. And legacy is written in the sweat you leave on the floor, in the hours no one sees, in the sacrifices you make when nobody else would. That's how you become a champion. Not in words, but in action. Not someday. Today. You want change? Then be the change. Be relentless. Be disciplined. Be obsessed. And never, ever settle. Because the truth is simple. Nothing changes if nothing changes. And the moment you understand that, the moment you leave that, is the moment your whole life transforms.